Hey, how's it going? It's Tim Brown, and I'm inviting you to invest in iconic branding this morning. I got my brand tatted on me. I think you should be so proud of your logo that you get it tatted on you. Just finished a couple mile run. Couple things I want to talk about. A brand pays dividends and makes all of your marketing less expensive, makes your cost per lead less expensive if you do it right. But I don't think you should do it very often. So I think you should commit very hard to your brand as well. I think you should only rebrand every 15 years. And I believe that you have to wait for the right time. And there's a couple options I'm going to give you guys, who to have do your brand, and it's not me. And I'm going to talk about the dynamics of branding and what that means and what you should do with it, because it only does a lot of good if you put it on everything, if you have it consistent, and so on and so forth. So the first thing I want to go through is, when should you rebrand? The first thing, I know that you might, at the beginning of your company, if you're in the first couple of years, you might go the cheap route with your logo and your brand. And I don't think that that's the worst idea ever, but I think if your goal, gotta work that in, if your goal is to get bigger, then a brand will really help you do that. And so there's components of an ideal roofing company brand, let's say, that will make you more money. Iconic is the big thing. And when I say iconic, I mean you want the shape to be able to be consistent. What's up, Ben? Good to see you, brother. Ben's got a great brand, and it's just an emoji. Yo, what's up, Travis? How you doing? So ultimately, you want it to be able to be small and work. So like favicon on a browser, make sure it works on that. And you want to be able to put it on a billboard for it to look good. So that's one thing. Two, you want it to be an item that somebody can remember. Ben's is a gorilla, and it's an emoji. I mean, it's crazy, but that's his personal brand. Hooks is a hook. Apple Roofing is just the apple, right? Like, a lot of the great brands are simple items. And a simple item is a lot more memorable. So even if you had a complicated name, let's say like Weather Safe or something like that, if you got the icon itself down to just a lightning bolt and a roof, and I do think roofing companies overuse roofs in their logos, so I think you should watch that a little bit, because it gets really, do it when it's time. So I get it. If you're under 2 million, you might go the cheap route. There's companies like Squad Help, Design Crowd. There's a couple other like cheap branding companies, and I'm not going to name ones that are in the roofing industry because it's kind of disrespectful and I don't want to go there. But if you want to be serious about it, I strongly suggest you talk to a company like KickCharge, Dan Antonelli. And I need you guys to know, like, I don't get paid anything by this guy, because he's another marketing agency, and technically he does websites and stuff like that. So I'm not paid anything by him. I just think the roofing industry needs to level up its brands. I think the roofing industry is a little lazy when it comes to branding, and I think it's time to step it up. And I was just listening to Adam Sand's podcast about the consolidation that's coming in roofing, and I want you to know the people that are going to win will have a brand. And I'm not a big corporate guy, so I hope little roofing companies survive and thrive even when there is some consolidation in the roofing industry. But what will help you do that is having a brand that sticks out to homeowners and that they remember and that they want to work with. There's so many things, like for instance from the HVAC industry, that roofers could take and swipe. One of them is the idea of stickering by the garage door opener or up to the roof on a commercial roof. the stairs going up to a roof, like using stickers, because HVAC companies do that and they do a ridiculous amount of money off of just stickers, weirdly, which is totally crazy. But you can use stickers and put them next to the garage door opener or up to the the stairs on a commercial roof. So I strongly suggest you use that. But brand will help you stick out more. We want to stick out. We want to stay memorable. We want to stay top of mind. And having a distinctive brand that goes both from logos on everything. So if you do door hangers, logos on there. If you, your website obviously stays consistent, your trucks, your signs, up to and including the color. So somebody sent me some different options for their van. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, brother? What's the name of your company again? Is that Beast? He's got a sweet logo. But basically, yeah, stay consistent with the color. Like somebody sent me a picture of 2 vans, and one was not their brand colors. I believe you should stick with the brand colors on the wraps. Savage, yeah, that's dope. Good to see you. So the brands will win. Brand wins. Consistency wins. When it's time to rebrand, use a serious company. Yes, I get it, dude. People tell us we're expensive all the time. We're like $17,500 for a website. But a brand, I mean, think about a brand. It sticks with you. It goes everywhere. You copy and paste. I mean, it goes everywhere. You're putting it everywhere. So it has to be good. It's the nugget. It's the nugget that gets expanded. And basically, I'm going to talk through this concept real quick. You've got the voice, and then you've got the megaphone. The voice is brand. You want the voice to be good. The voice is like, I work on like when I'm doing these lives, I'm not saying I'm crazy or anything, but I work on the way I speak. I work on my mode. So I'm trying to communicate energy to the screen, and I'm trying to think about the way I'm coming off. And that's exactly what brand is for your company. The brand is the voice. And then megaphone is search engine optimization. The megaphone is paid ads. The megaphone is TV and billboards. So once you get the voice right, the megaphone can do its work so much better because there's clarity and it's distinct, and it doesn't sound like 5 people trying to play different instruments from different songs. Because that's what it sounds like when you have different logos, different brands, different colors on all of your different things. So get it consistent, get it tight. Make sure you use the same fonts. Make sure you use the same colors. Make sure it's distributed everywhere. Signs, wraps, logo. Make sure you're using the same versions of the logo. You're not switching it up every time. So these are the things I want to kind of communicate. Like I said, if you're going the cheap route, don't do this every year. Don't rebrand every year. But if you're going the cheap route, use something like, first of all, I got a shout out. I got the logo tatted on me. I'm serious about brand. I'll pay for the tattoo if any of my employees want to put brand on their body, by the way. It's a little culty, but hey. So point is, if you're doing it early and you got to be cheap, there's Design Crowd, there's 99 Designs, there's cheap companies. But I just really think like once you're past 2 million or so, 2.5 million, like it's time. You might want to pay $10K for a brand. You might want to pay $10K. I don't sell this. I'm just saying this is a serious deal. This is a really important thing. Jordan, if you want to get a Hook logo, I think I'd consider it, bro. But yeah, I'm paying. I think somebody is taking me up on that. A lead web developer is taking me up on the logo, so that will be fun. I think he's doing it like right here on his arm, but. Yeah, I think you guys should think about logo a little bit more. I think once you get it down, let's say you've got an awesome logo, make sure it's consistent on everything. And last but not least, I'm serious. I don't get anything from this dude. He hasn't given me one referral. I don't care. Dan Antonelli from Kickcharge. He's actually technically a competitor. He just does such beautiful logos that I want to share his stuff with the world. Evan says, invest a couple thousand in a brand package. You shouldn't change it for 10 years, so it's not a crazy investment. That's exactly right. Think of brand as like this long-term investment. And if you try to do it cheap, dude, if you try to do $2,000, it's not gonna be the same. I'm sorry, if you can't see the difference, like if you're not a brand focused designer or whatever, but the average homeowner is subconsciously affected by the quality of your logo. They will pay more for something that looks more professional. And that's true with all these things. You know, we do PPC, SEO, and website design. So this series on Wednesdays is just called What Else Wednesdays. It's what else you should be doing besides those things, because there's so many other things that you could be doing to spread the word. And we're one component of that, but you have to take, I just am of this mindset of no holds barred and full court press when it comes to my marketing. Like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to get into this mode where I need customer acquisition, even if we're doing very well, even if we have all of our customers in a row. Like, I need to work on my reputation, and I need to work on everything to make our long-term business flow solid. And I think that that's the mindset to be in. And sometimes that means you can't just, you know, we're always thinking about the key in the lock. You know, we're looking for the quick fix. We're looking for the silver bullet in our marketing. And sometimes, like, if you stop looking for a silver bullet, you're going to win more. If you stop looking for a silver bullet, you can settle and you can go back to the drawing board, and you can, instead of trying to pick the lock with the key, you can do you can listen with a stethoscope and click, click, click. You got it. So sometimes brand might be that listen with the stethoscope and open the bank vault. Like, brand is that. It's more strategic. You're not going to like battering ram your way into this. And I think that this is like a shift with people's mindset. Stop looking for the silver bullet. Start thinking about strategy, not tactics. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. This is about doing whatever it takes in your marketing, thinking about not just activity, because I think a lot of people in the roofing industry understand activity. We need to think about strategy, and sometimes you need to withdraw from the activity to really nail the strategy. And I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you have a great Wednesday. All right, bye.